Hey folks, my name's Ed Trevors. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I'm an Anglican priest serving in the beautiful parish of Christchurch-Shelburne that sits on the ancestral and on the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. I don't know how YouTube figures this stuff out. I don't think I want to know exactly how they know what's going on in my brain and what's going on in my life, apart from what I'm watching. Have you ever seen those ads that say, the best shape of your life at 55? Right? You can be in the best shape of your life at 55 years of age. Here's how. Well, yesterday, one of those videos showed up on YouTube. Be in the best shape of your life at 55. And the video was about a guy named Frank Grillo. Now, Frank Grillo is an American actor. He's, I think, probably most famous for playing Crossbones in the MCU, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The really, chiseled, good-looking guy that hates Captain America because a building fell on him. Anyway, Frank Grillo is in incredible shape. 55 years old, and he is cut. He is ripped. Right? He is like chiseled out of granite. And there he is. And they're using him as this poster child for this particular video. Be in the best shape of your life at 55, like Frank Grillo. And then the video sort of describes how to get there. That's all fine and good. But a couple of months ago, I actually seen an interview with Frank Grillo that he was talking about how he stays in shape. And it was a nice long video. It was articulate. It was very well done, I thought. The bottom line is he works out 4 hours a day. Now, he's an actor. He sees working out as a part of his job. That's his day-to-day. That's part of his 8 hours a day. Part of his 40-hour week is he works out. And he works out for 4 hours a day, and he works out hard. Now, he grew up being a boxer, loved boxing. And so his program today, his regimen today, involves a lot of the exercises and a lot of the conditioning stuff that he would have done as a boxer. And he loves it. And that's wonderful. But in the interview, they asked him, they said, so how did you get to be in this kind of shape? And he said, well, you have to work hard at it. Okay, well, yes, obviously. And you have to start when you're 12. See, he started working out the way he does. Well, maybe not 4 hours a day, but he started working out. He started boxing. He started being an athlete when he was 12 years old. He decided then that this was who he was going to be. And he spent his life maintaining it. Maintaining that attitude, maintaining that identity, and working throughout his life as an athlete, being an athlete, holding on to that identity. He's allowed that identity that he took as a 12-year-old to inform and influence his decisions as he got older. And so now at 55, he looks like he's carved out of rock. He's been working on it for 43 years. Not just the exercising. It wasn't that it took him 43 years to get in this shape. It's that he's in this shape because it's who he is. And that has been 43 years in the making. Now, I'm not telling you this so that you guys all go out and start working out like Frank Grillo. I'm telling you this because it occurs to me that we in our society, we really like the fast food lifestyle. We like ordering something and having it 5 minutes later. We like ordering something and having an online distributor deliver it a day later, 2 days later. If it's 5 days, we don't want it anymore. We have a desire, we ask for something, and we want it now, and we like it like this. And it is incredibly convenient. Let's not lie about it. It's incredibly convenient. But most of the things we're going to do in our life, especially when it comes to change and growth, it's not 5 minutes. I mean, again, coming back to fitness, how many times have you seen an ad or a video or a workout program that says, if you work out for 10 minutes a day, every day with these elastics or with these types of weights or with this kind of equipment, you will look like that. What they don't tell us is, you might work out like for 10 minutes using this equipment, but it also takes another 6 hours a day in order to look like this model that they've put in front of you. Most change doesn't happen 5 or 10 minutes a day. Most growth, the growth that we want in our life, it's not going to take place 5 or 10 minutes at a time. Maybe that's where we start. But ultimately, we have to get to a place where we've embraced the identity. We've embraced who it is we want to be once we've gone down that road of change. If I say I want to be a good person, I want to be a loving person, if I say I want to be a solid Christian, I truly want to be a Christian, a person of faith, then it's not about saying, well, I'm going to do it an hour every week. I'm going to do it 5 minutes a day. It's about adopting that person as your new identity and living that way. Every decision, every step, every action, every behavior. Now, I think this is something especially true when it comes to being a person of faith. We see it in the church. I'm a Christian. For an hour and a half every week on Sundays, and 10 minutes a day, every day, when I read my Bible. Or an hour every day when I read my Bible. No. We've got to be the Christian. We've got to be the person of faith. We've got to be the person of love. We've got to be the good person. Every decision, every word, every action, every behavior has to be a Christian behavior. Has to be the behavior of a person of love, of a person of faith, of a good person. That's how we practice. That's how we get to where we want to be. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you. May you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. I pray that you will adopt the identity of the person you want to be. You'll live it. You'll experience it. You'll be enthralled with it. You'll be rewarded by it. And ultimately, that person you want to be will make this world a better place. Amen.